For me, the story Purple, Green, and Yellow was about children growing up and the impact they can have on others. At the beginning of the story, Bridget is really self-centered and she wants to keep up with the newest market trends that the other kids have. She's able to convince her mother to buy them even though she doesn't actually need them. At the beginning of the video there are black and white images to represent Bridget's narrow-minded thinking. In a sense, her life is like black and white because there is a clear distinction between right and wrong, such as not drawing on the walls and drawing on the walls. The sounds at the beginning are also sounds of childhood because they are nonsense pops and clicks. Bridget doesn't have much sense of purpose in her life right now, and she wants things for herself. Once Bridget decides to color herself, though, the tension builds between her and her mother, and this is displayed through the dark tone of the music. Bridget enters a new world and becomes lost in it as she covers herself in markers. The pictures of the face becoming painted in the Spanish words represent this excitement, possibility, and confusion of childhood, of transforming yourself into a new person. Once her face is covered with paint, Bridget realizes that she shouldn't have done it. At first she runs from her problem, but when this doesn't work, she realizes the necessity to make it right and colors herself and her dad in their normal color. These images and videos are in color because children begin to understand that there is a wider world out there, a world beyond themselves. The video clip of the girl reading the story is representative of the innocence yet maturity that Bridget has. At the end, the blue faces represent the new, more mature Bridget. Underneath the blue paint, the person is still essentially the same, just as a child is biologically the same as they age, although they develop new outward appearances and behaviors as they become more aware of themselves and others. These images overlay the violin video because there is a bright happiness to the sound of the violin, just as there is in childhood. The last images are representative of the maturity that Bridget has achieved and her ability to help others, such as making her father look better and solving her mother's worries about walking through life as a drawing. Bridget matures throughout the story, and the video follows this transformative point in her life and her increased ability to see beyond herself.